How to knit the Rose Garden cable stitch, English style. For this tutorial, you will need a pair of knitting needles. Special thanks to our sponsor Skacel for providing today's needles. Today we are using their Addi Natura double pointed needles in size 8. And a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Lion Brand for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Wool Ease worsted weight yarn in the color Avocado. For this stitch you'll need to know the following techniques. Knit, purl, knit through the back loop, purl through the back loop, cable 4 back. To begin this stitch you must cast on in multiples of 9 plus 5. Row 1. Beginning on the right side of our work, we're going to start by purling 2. Then we're going to knit 1 through the back loop, so we're going to come into this stitch purlwise and go through the back loop. Then we're going to purl 2. Next we're going to start our repeat by knitting 4. Okay, we're going to continue by purling 2. Then we're going to knit 1 through the back loop, so just like we did before. And we'll finish our repeat by purling 2. So we'll continue repeating this sequence until the end of the row. Row 2. We're going to begin by knitting 2. Then we're going to purl 1 through the back loop, so we'll bring the yarn in front. Then we're going to insert our needle, what's actually going to be knitwise, on the back of the needle. So we're going to go into the stitch the same direction as the needle, bring that back around and then purl it. Okay, then we're going to knit 2 more. And then we're going to start our repeat. So we're going to start our repeat by purling 4. Then we're going to knit 2. Okay, then we're going to purl 1 through the back loop just like we did before. So we'll insert our needle this direction. Okay, and then purl as normal. And we'll finish our repeat by knitting 2. So we're going to repeat that sequence until the end of the row. Row 3. We're going to begin by purling 2. Then we're going to knit 1 through the back loop. Then we're going to purl 2 again. Now we're going to start our repeat by doing a cable 4 back. So we're going to take our cable needle or double pointed needle here. We're going to slip the first 2 stitches off of our main needle and we're going to hold those behind our work. Okay, then we're going to knit the next 2 stitches off of our main needle. And then we're going to knit the next 2 stitches off of our cable needle. Okay, go and set that to the side. Now we're going to purl 2, and you want to pull this real tight here so that you don't get a little gap here in between the transition from the cable to the reverse stockinette section here. So we're purling 2, then we're going to knit 1 through the back loop, and we'll finish our repeat by purling 2. So continue repeating that sequence until the end of the row. Row 4. We're going to repeat row 2, so we'll start by knitting 2. Then we're going to purl 1 through the back loop, so we'll bring our needle through the back loop of our stitch and purl that as normal. Then we'll knit 2. Then we're going to start our repeat by purling 4. Okay, then we're going to knit 2 and purl 1 through the back loop. And then we'll finish our repeat by knitting 2. So we're going to repeat that sequence until the end of the row. Repeat rows 1 through 4 until you have reached your desired length. And that's how you knit the rose garden cable stitch. After a few repeats, your pattern should look like this. Want more New Stitch a Day? Check out our website at newstitchaday.com.